Now entering the ring is our junior showmanship class.
Entering in the ring now is our junior showmanship. And then we'll flip over to the senior showmanship for market beef. He's got quite a few juniors in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 junior showmen. That's impressive.
So I just got a math lesson.
Uh-oh.
So silly me, based on everything I've learned about animals in the last 2 years, which is like, 12 hours worth of learning. Silly me, just made the assumption that like a typical person who raises cattle is going to raise them from like birth to,
Finish.
burger.
Yep.
Birth to burger, that's my new thing. Okay. Well, I was just talking to Eric Collier, and I was, so what all do you guys have? Because like, it's funny. He was saying like, oh, I didn't know you had all that equipment, because he's never actually been at a game
Right.
at all. Because like when we do the kids games, it's just like one camera. And
Right.
whatever, like,
Exactly.
And so I'm like, oh yeah, got 4 or 5 cameras. And I'm like, so what all do you actually like? I know he farms.
Right.
I know he goes to Indiana or whatever.
Right.
But, and he's like, well, between my dad and I, whatever, we've got like 1,200 head of cattle. Right? And I'm like, wait, 1,200 of those things? Like, are you nuts? And I'm like, okay, so like, and then he's like, yeah, and we turn them over like twice a year or something.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what? I thought they took like a year. He's like, well, I mean, and I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, well, that's what I go to Indiana for. And I'm like, so they get them. There's like a guy who buys them at like 300.
Right.
Gets them to like 700. And then Eric goes and gets them and brings them here to take them from the 700 to
Finish them out.
And I'm like, and Coach Scher was sitting up there with, and I'm still looking kind of confused.
Right.
And I'm
it's
like,
all good.
I'm like, that just I'm still not tracking. And he's like, well, think of it this way. He's like, our farmland has 3 foot of good black dirt on it.
Right. Exactly.
And he's like, down in southern Illinois, Indiana, whatever, they've got like a couple inches of black dirt, and then it's rock.
Right.
And all of a sudden, my light's starting to ding.
Ding.
Okay, so you don't want to use, and this makes sense. So they're grass-fed, right? Because they're grass-fed down there.
Right.
Because pastures are easier to do there than
right. Exactly.
growing crops. Okay, all right, I'm with you now. This is making sense. And then, you bring them up here so you can still use the vast majority of your ground for, crops that need 3 feet of dirt. And then,
we're getting bribed here.
We're getting bribed with chocolate chip cookies. And so then, he's like, well, then all you've got to do is you're bringing the animal to the feed.
Right.
Because, of course, all of a sudden it then also dawned on me, you feed them what you grow.
Right.
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 Like, it's not like you're.
Yep.
It's not like you're going to the store and buying a bag of cow food.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
And which, I mean, obviously I knew that wasn't what to do, but hey, I think one of the Paul girls just helped the other Paul girl. She like touched its butt to get it to go.
Yep.
Is that like a party foul or something?
No, nothing wrong with that. Nope. It's just when you have
Or was that Sage?
this many in a ring, the ring men, well, actually ring people because we have cocks out there, they can't quite maybe possibly get to everyone that kind of stops for a second. And so, you kind of help them out as an exhibitor is basically all she was trying to do was to get her to move a little bit. So, yep.
Holy cow. Okay, so now like I'm watching what each one of them's doing with their animal,
Mm-hmm.
and one thing I noticed that's different is like Bailey's over here like wiggling her fingers in front of its eye and like
Mhm.
whispering in its ear,
Mm-hmm.
and most of the others are just kind of like scratching, rubbing,
Mhm.
whatever. Like
The talking to them, and as weird as it sounds, okay, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but normally on a show type animal, you want those ears to pop forward and like, ooh, what are you saying? What are you doing? I mean, like
okay.
they,
Like a curiosity thing.
like a curiosity thing, and that's what the talking and kind of up and down with their fingers and saying, hey, look at me, look at me. What am I doing? What are you doing? It's kind of just communication, I guess, between the animal and the person.
Keeping them alert, not
Keeping
letting
them alert.
zone out.
Yep, exactly. And it's just the ears forward versus the ears like backwards. It's just a look. It's just a better look, and it's nice if you can get their ears to come forward.
That is a massive animal. Like,
Dude.
I mean, I didn't get a chance to look at it like straight from the front.
Oh my God!
But when you look at how wide it is on that frame,
Mm-hmm. It's amazing. I mean,
like, when you look at them from the side,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, they look big.
Right.
Like I mean, it's not like they're not substantial.
Right.
When you see the width of them, I guess, or like I guess that's what I'm gonna call it.
The
First off, I just want
mass.
to.
Yeah.
Oh, let him go.
First off, I just want to say that being on this side of the ring in terms of showmanship is the hardest part of my job because all these kids do an incredible job, and so give them a gigantic round of applause. Having showmanship at the end of the day like this honestly does make my job easier, though, because I get to watch throughout the day and see how they interact without their cattle, and maybe it's a little less, maybe it makes it a little less unfair because for kids at times, because your animal can give you the wrong look or they can act up and it can be nothing that you've done. So my message to you guys is keep working hard, give them a big round of applause, and I'll show you guys the 5 that did what I thought they did the best.
Okay, so he's gonna do top 5,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that I figured that was a done deal. She has come so far from when she first started.
that's Bailey.
Yeah, it's Bailey. And
And
I
you have
am
a
very
fall.
impressed with how far she has come. She knows how to work a ring. She knows how to draw attention to her animal and herself, and it's just that is your showman. That's what you want out of your showman is at all times knowing how to. I'm looking at my setup. A lot of times you'll see.
It's almost like a ring awareness sort
Yes,
of thing. I think.
exactly.
Yeah.
And if I'm set up good, if I'm in a hole or if I'm not in a hole, and if I'm on good level ground, a lot of times younger kids, especially, you'll see parents kind of coaching them from the sidelines. She doesn't need that.
Well,
I mean, she's developed into her own showman that is, I
I think so. Let me try doing a sports analogy.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do this. So in basketball, obviously you've got your coach,
Mhm.
and then you've got your point guard, who's like your field general,
right,
who needs to be the one that's making sure everything on the court happens the way it's
supposed to happen.
Usually they're the ones, nothing against post guys or swing
Right,
guys
exactly.
or whatever, but they're the ones that are supposed to know where everybody else is, what they're supposed to be doing, and make sure they're doing it, right?
Right.
And so what I see in the showman concept is they have to be as aware of everything going on with their animal as the point guard is with everything their team is doing.
Right,
That
exactly.
Kind of
Yep.
and
And
then make the adjustments. You know,
and what's
like,
going on
say-
around you as well.
Say your big guy center power forward isn't quite doing what he's supposed to do.
Right.
You got to tap him back in line, get his ears up.
Right,
make sure he's
exactly.
doing what he's supposed to. That,
Exactly. There you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
again, nothing against power forwards and centers out
Right,
there.
yep, yep, yep.
Just the size analogy.
Right. Kind of like a linebacker too.
Yeah,
You know, if you want to go football side. But back old school, middle school linebacker. You know, that middle linebacker.
Yep.
You know, type thing. But that's kind of what you want. You got to keep, you know, what's going on around you. And that was junior showmanship, and then they'll have senior showmanship next.
So I'm assuming this is what, 65 and up.
Yeah. Senior showmanship is ninth grade. Well, that had to be senior showmanship, or did they do them all together? Because she's in. Oh no, she's not in ninth grade yet. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
No, they're going into 8.
Yep, they're going into 8. So that was 4th grade through 8th grade.
Entering the ring is our
When
senior
they say
showman
grades,
class.
do they go what you just finished or what you're going into?
What you just finished.
Okay. So
Yeah.
then it'd be 7th grade.
Yep. Yep. So then this is your senior showmanship, which is 9th through 12. Ooh, little Thedes out there with the paw.
Well, the top 5 is going to be easier on this one.
Yeah,
Toby.
it's going to be a little easier.
I'll bet you I can call it all. I can go 100%. I got 50% chance of getting the whole thing right.
Yeah,
top
you
to
do.
bottom.
There you do.
I've never called a bracket like that.
Never
Although,
had odds like that before.
Well,
have you?
actually, I'll say this: the best NCAA bracket I ever did, 7th grade year. It was back when the final.
Congratulations
was
to
Michigan,
Bailey Danner
North
with our
Carolina.
champion
Okay.
junior showman.
I missed.
The banner was
I
donated
think
by
it was-
Liberty.
It was either 7 or 8 games. The entire
Was
bracket.
Staker
Wow.
Farms
I
and
got
a
lucky as
$50
crap.
cash prize
Wow.
also donated by Staker Farm. Reserve to Kara Paul. 3rd to Savannah Finley. 4th to Gage Maurer. And 5th to Sayla Finley.
Wait a second. I smell something fishy. They just listed off 5. There was only 2 in there.
No, that was the last class. That was
Oh.
who won the last class. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you. Yep.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
That was the last class.
I thought they were trying to pull one over on me.
Yep.
Just when I thought I started understanding this, I'm like,
Oh, what's going
what do
on?
we got going on here?
Yeah. Now, the junior showmanship and the senior showmanship are normally judged a little bit different. Junior showmanship is more getting to the senior showmanship. You know, I mean, it's
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
curriculum is a little bit different,
yeah.
so to speak.
Right, of course.
Senior's going to be a little bit,
Yeah, let's
harder.
just say you expect more.
yeah, because you expect, you know, what are we looking at, a junior and a senior? Is that right?
I think so. Yeah, I think she's.
So they've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
Both of them have either way. I know Thede's a senior,
I
but
think she's going to be a.
I thought she was a junior, going to be a
Just
senior.
yeah,
I
you're
think.
Yeah, because Mallory. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's right.
Because they've been doing this for a while, so you're gonna actually have to work a little bit harder too, you know, and
Well, I think obviously just
Comes with age.
Competition just gets
right,
better.
right, exactly.
So tonight, Toby,
Mm-hmm.
for those that are sitting at home on their duffs, if they'd rather have something fun to do, they can come out and watch a bunch of tractors pull.
Pull weights,
Yeah, yep. That's the big old tractor
Definitely.
pulls tonight.
definitely.
Tomorrow night, obviously, is the big concert.
As we
and
get
then
out here into
Sunday,
the senior showmanship, I
derby,
truly think you could
trail
flip a
race.
coin between the 2 young ladies because they both do an incredible job getting their steer presented. You can tell that they've worked hard at home and they've done the preparations to be here. It's just the little things I think it comes down to. young lady in the back will be your champion, just in terms of a smoother transition when she gets her calf set up. But that's nothing to take away from the lady in reserve. They both do an incredible job.
Yeah, so I say this is the halfway point, because Saturday and Sunday left.
It is. We are right at the hump day.
Hump day of the fair.
And we're in the middle of the hump day.
Yep. And I don't know what you plan on doing tomorrow, if you're horse showing or if you're sheep showing.
Well, so there's very poor internet down at the horse ring.
Yeah.
So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to do the sheep show.
Okay.
And I'm going to take some cameras down, record the
Put
horse show,
and then blast
put
it on
later. Yeah.
Yep.
After, maybe like Monday
when
we do the last half of the swine show.
Right.
Which, by the way,
Congratulations
there are two
to our
ladies
senior
here.
champion
I
showman,
have to. I'm not
Kaylin
gonna
Beatty,
name
and our
names.
reserve.
They'll know who they are if they ever watch this.
Went
There's
to
two,
Kensley Paul.
Let's call it.
I just want to thank everybody for being out
Senior
here.
ladies.
Thank our ring
Who
hands, Jake Drace and
Always
Haley
give me
Cox,
a total
um,
hell of crap.
and all
Right?
our judge,
And because they know I don't know squat.
Levi
Right.
Meadows. And I
And
just want one more round of applause
So
for all the
last year
exhibitors
they
and the
were
hard work that has gone
razzing me
into
about something
this
I don't know
year's
what. And I
cattle
came
show.
back, obviously this year and we were down
Right.
looking. And they hadn't really piped up much. And I go, I was talking to somebody, I'm like super loudly. I'm like, last year when I was standing down at this end, I got so much crap. And all of a sudden they just started barking, laughing. They're just laughing. They're like, and so, they just start giving me some more. And folks, if you don't think the fair is for you, I'm going to tell you you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Like, I am honestly, just as a normal person, I'm as far from what you would think a fair person is, and I enjoy it every year.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I
Yep.
learn so much, and again, with the kids especially, you see kids that are doing everything right overall
Yep.
in life. You see
Exactly.
families that are doing what you want to see,
Exactly.
what you hope to see, and, even if you don't know any of them, and wait a second, why? I am being laughed at by 3 girls I went to high school with. They're all sitting here laughing at me. And it's like they think I can't hear them. Although they're lucky I couldn't hear them.
It's all good.
Oh. Yeah, and now they just run.
Now they run.
Now they run. That's the Finley Ashley Collier group.
Right.
So, yeah, see you guys. Glad y'all got to see me.
It's all good.
Yeah. But anyway, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. I
Right.
mean, you will see people you know.
Yep.
You will see families. You'll see everything, and it's
It's
a
a
great
good time.
environment to be in.
It's a good time, and it's great for kids, to come and maybe get out of their comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
And learn something new, and
Yeah.
and you'll definitely have a good time. I'll guarantee it.
So-
And I'll with that, I think we'll wrap up today.
Well, no, we got the thing over there.
Oh, that's right, we do, don't
We've
we?
got the bucket calf.
Bucket calf. That's
Yeah,
right.
over
That's
at the
right.
small show ring.
I forgot all about the bucket calf.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll
We're
get
gonna pack up and
head over that way.
Move over that way, and we'll be back probably about half hour, 45 minutes from now.
What time does it start over there? Do you know?
2:30 supposedly, but
Supposedly. All right.
we all know it's fair time. So
So we kind of go by the wayside with the clock.
that, and I think honestly most of the time it's like got something to do with the wind,
Yep.
the pollen, and something else. I don't know.
Yep.
But we'll see you guys in just a few minutes.